Hi, my name is Patrick Humphrey and I'm Head of IT here at City College Southampton. We have two levels of IT here at City College. We have the Level 2 course, which is GCSE level, and we have the Level 3, which is A level, and is suitable for those looking to go on to university or a high-level apprenticeship. The skills you will learn here at City College while you're studying IT include research. You'll be able to refine a Google search to find the exact information you want far more efficiently and quickly. You'll learn to communicate, though, both verbally and in written form. You will have to stand in front of a class and speak about the assignment work you've done, explain your choices, and give a good, coherent presentation. Okay, so for the Level 2 qualification, you have 2 exams, which are marked externally, and then 6 assignments. Now, each assignment has a similar sort of pattern. So if we take the web design assignment as an example, you are given a problem that you have to solve. First, you go away and look at the way that companies, individuals, organizations use websites. You then learn about design. So why do websites position things in particular places? Why do you often find a logo at the top left rather than the bottom right? You also learn about the use of colour, so that you don't have clashing colours or colours that mean you can't read the writing against the background. Then you have to design your solution. You have to draw out your plan for your website. This helps you to know what you're going to create. Then comes the creation phase, where you'll be using HTML and CSS to make several web pages. You will then analyze what you've done, and you will make any changes necessary to meet the brief, and you will have to explain why you made the choices you did. All assignments follow the same kind of pattern. You're given a problem, you have to look at some theory, you design your solution, you create, and then you write about what you did and, most importantly, why you did it. So the units you cover for Level 2, Essentials of IT looks at basic technology, input-output devices, components of a computer, network topologies, types of software. Cybersecurity looks at the area of viruses, how they're transmitted, and what you do to counter them. Then we come to the assignments themselves. I've mentioned web design. We have a games design unit where you put a game together in Scratch. We have a Python programming assignment where you have to create a calculator to calculate temperature in a room. We have an assignment where you make an app for a mobile phone. We have another one where you act as a team member or as a team leader, and your team has a number of tasks to perform, and you monitor your progress through that assignment and make calls at the end of it about how well things went. Then the final one, pitching the product. So you've probably seen Dragon's Den. Well, you come into the den, as it were, and you have to sell some form of technology to the group and persuade us to part with our money. At Level 3, you cover some of the similar topics, but you cover them in greater detail and depth. However, there are some additions. So, for instance, we look at the Internet of Things, the idea that disparate devices can be connected over the Internet to talk to each other. An example can be your mobile phone and your fridge. We look at big data, the idea of how companies take thousands of records and trawl through them to discover patterns that can help provide better services for a customer and new areas for them to exploit. We look at social media and marketing. You have to create a marketing campaign for a company, and you describe different social media platforms, their advantages and disadvantages, and you end up putting together a package to market this particular company. Once you've successfully completed your Level 2 qualification, you have a number of different routes. You could pursue an apprenticeship with a company, or you could move on to our Level 3 course. Your Level 3 course will take you possibly to a high-level apprenticeship, or it might take you on to university. And speaking of university, we have a number of students who have gone to the University of Portsmouth to study computing there, and we've had several who have gone to the University of Winchester to study cryptology. The type of student I'm looking for: somebody who has an interest in IT, somebody who likes to problem solve, somebody who takes an interest in the way that technology is developing, somebody who perhaps has played around at home with websites and is learning a coding language. During your Level 2 and Level 3 course, you will do work experience. We're lucky enough to have several contacts around the city with IT companies who are happy to take a number of students. Jobs may include refurbishing PCs, do software installs, and doing some basic support to sort out IT problems. We have connections with IBM and a number of other companies around the city, and they are kind enough to send us some of their top people who will come and speak to you about their roles within the industry and possible routes that you might like to pursue once you start work. So if you're interested in our courses, please head over to the City College Southampton website, where you'll find full details of our Level 2 and Level 3 courses. Thank you.